548 yards. Definitely playing over 600 here.
I think that's pretty good. And like, I got the TrackMan out. And if we have a look here. So that would have gone 280. And it went 252.
Wow.
You know, that's the effect of the wind. You know, which is a massive difference. I hit it a bit off the bottom of the club, I think, so the spin was high. But like into the wind, you know, the spin doesn't increase. People think that the wind makes the ball, like the spin increase, and that's not what happens. But the air pressure around it does make it then kind of stall on you. So getting that lower spin at the start would have really been helpful there, and unfortunately I think I hit it a bit off the bottom of the club.
So since you're an advocate of the power move, what do you say? Like, do you swing easy when it's breezy, or do you just like, I mean, I've heard some people say they tee it up high to take off the spin. So like, what do you, like, you know, to try to hit the lower spinning part?
I definitely don't tee it down.
Okay.
Or see, as an amateur, I used to tee it down. But if you think, my swing used to be even more loopy, if you can imagine that was possible. So I would loop and then like flat bat it.
Oh, wow.
So I would try and send it low with low spin. But what I find is in the wind, if you get it wrong, you send it slightly in the wrong direction, and then your ball, like your error gets multiplied. So like in a quest to do something different, you look like a rock star if you pull it off, and you look like a what's another word for moron, Megan? so I, with driver, I don't. I'm actually, the clubs now are low spinning, high launch, low spin. You know, that's the best model to go into the wind.
And then what about speed? Do you adjust it all?
The problem is when you slow down, you might then leave the face open, or your body might not get in the right place and you might flip it. So again, I'll hit it pretty normal. Irons are a bit different, because irons you need to then make sure they go the right distance. So iron play, yeah, I will swing it smooth. I'll do other things. Driver, not so much. I try and keep it consistent. If I hit a good shot, I'm probably going to be better off for the multitude of shots. If I try and do something different, sometimes I'll be great, sometimes I'll be bad. So when I average it out, I actually feel like I actually come to somewhat of a loss.
I have one more question. Can you do that loopy swing for me?
You want to see that?
I gotta see it. Come on, bring it back.
I don't think I do it
Bring it back. But like, not, I want the low T, big loop. Hopefully he doesn't drop kick this one.
I haven't hit this shot for probably 15 years, Megan.
Oh goodness. So he's back. The younger, crazier version of himself. Oh, he did it! Perfect! Wow. What a talent. That was impressive.
Yeah, but I don't know if you zoom in, because this was
I did. I zoomed in.
But this is the other thing that I found. It has chased past mine. Can you see they're pretty much in the same place?
Wow.
I did a pretty good...
Yeah, they're actually, really, they're side by side, those golf balls.
So we look at that, you know, it's saying 250. That probably had a little chance of rolling more. So that, you can see it's gone a little further.
Further, yeah.
And, you know, I haven't sorted the spin there. See, 4,200. So you see the spin went up.
Wow.
And this is what I used to find, is that shot, I would have bet without the TrackMan that wasn't spinning more.
Oh, for sure. It didn't look like it at all.
But you look at the contact was slightly below because I've teed it so low.
Yeah.
You could argue if I played around with the tee height, but then you feel like that, you then get worried. You see then other things crop up.
Well, that was impressive. Thanks for doing that.
You're welcome.
Hindsight is looking pretty good.
And now you're going to have to go get your ball. So you can see the difference between those two shots. The second one did go further. And on this par 5, you know, I got 259 from here. That extra yardage could be the difference between going further, but it could also be the difference between hitting it all over the place. So you see that if you can flat bat it like that, but I don't think many people have that shot. You know, if you actually tee it down and go like that, I promise you it won't go further. So, you know, be interesting. Get some comments down below. Are you somebody that when they're in the wind they try and do really different things? And I'm talking driver and irons. So do you do it just with irons, just with driver? You know, I'd actually like to hear what you guys are actually doing at home, because I think the wind is sometimes in our lessons we don't talk enough about it. You know, we're always talking about the swing and what the swing should do, and then we don't say, well, how do you apply it in the wind? So get those comments down below. Hope to catch you soon.